In this chapter, I'd like to talk about course assumptions. Now, just because you're taking this course may not mean that you have to be the only person in your company that is responsible for putting together all of the action items. Maybe you are a big core part of the company or a piece of the claim process, and you're going to be asked to kind of compile your part of the life cycle of the claim and put it into the system. So maybe not everything, in the following sections and chapters apply to you, but in some capacity, if you're participating in this action item workflow course, you have important tasks related to a claim and the process that it goes through that go for your public adjusting company. So first assumption is your company uses ClaimWizard. While these are great exercises to go through, everything here is obviously catered towards ClaimWizard. You can absolutely do this manually. You can do this on paper. You can do it in a spreadsheet. I will tell you honestly, it could take 7 to 10 times as long to be able to move things from column to column, or drag things in Trello, or copy and paste columns in Excel, or find reminders or set ticklers for deadlines. 1 to 5 to 10 claims may be one, but if you're handling more than that, it can get bananas. The ClaimWizard handles all that for you. So that's why we built the system. That's why this course really only works with our system. The second is that you should have some understanding, obviously, of the pieces of the claim that you're responsible for, and that you can take ownership of how those tasks are executed, what the desired and expected outcome is for those tasks. For example, one task may be complete proof of loss and have client sign it, right? So generate proof of loss and have client sign it. You should know how to go into ClaimWizard, click the button for templates, generate a proof of loss, proof the proof of loss, and then get it to your client for a signature. Those are sort of the things that we're asking you to actually understand what that means at the end of each task, what you're expected to have completed, to have those tangibles done before you click a button to say you completed an action item. And then if you are the person that is responsible for actually compiling and maintaining these action item workflows, that you have this appropriate security clearance to be able to do that. So again, it may not be you, but someone in your company does have access to complete these action items, the setup of these action items. You're going to see the little gear on the lower left-hand corner. If you have access to that, then you do have access to, as the time we're taping this, you have access to make modifications to the boilerplate, to the original workflows that all of these action items are compiled into. Sound good? Good. The disclaimer down below also says things like, as your business grows or evolves or changes or becomes more efficient, you're going to need to go through your action items. I recommend once every 6 months and see if they still apply for you. See if the industry have changed. See if your deadlines have changed. See if now you're moving in totally different area of business that the process has changed. Working with commercial claims is probably very different than working with residential claims. The industry, carriers can change, deadlines can change, requirements can change. This setting your business process for workflow for your business, let alone action items for ClaimWizard. They are living documents. They change with your business, and they should. Just like people that I see said, I paid $1,500 in 1994 for my website, and it's not. You have to continuously update things. You have to continuously make improvements to your business, and making sure that your action items are in compliance with how you do business currently is a really good practice to do. And I do say that setting up action items is not as simple, and I know I've gone through this before, is not as simple as going through and creating a spreadsheet and just knocking down everything in your head that you think needs to happen, or writing an email, or just clicking a few buttons and saying, this is what I want. We do give you a starter set of action items in ClaimWizard when you first sign up for your account. They work, but they don't work for you. Every business is unique. Every single public adjuster has a secret sauce of how they do things. Yes, the industry is the same for everyone in your state, etc. you have to modify these. And we strongly recommend that you modify these before you kind of pull the ripcord and let the rest of your company add it. Otherwise, people will be working on action items that don't really apply to your business. So take the time early. This is ClaimWizard is as plug and play as we could make it, but we don't know your business. We work with thousands of public adjusting companies, and they all work different. We want you to be you. Okay? Sound good? Now we're going to dive into the real good stuff of setting up action items. Grab a cup of coffee, tea, whatever you need. Hold on, and let's get started.